Hi everyone, today we are going to look at the secure private app access using the Palo Alto Network's Prisma SASE solution via service connection. In today's hybrid work environment, providing seamless secure access to private applications hosted in your data center is the top priority. Traditional VPNs often create bottlenecks and security gaps.
Come on, connect already.
Moving on, I'll show you how to leverage Prisma Access Service Connection to bridge the gap between your mobile users and your data center applications securely. Before we jump into the demo, let's quickly look at the environment. In our data center, we have a critical private web application deployed. Guarding the edge of this data center is the next generation firewall. I've established an IPsec tunnel from this firewall directly to the Prisma Access. This acts as a secure service connection, creating a secure, persistent highway for the traffic between the Prisma access and our internal network. For identity, I'm utilizing Okta Directory Services integrated via the Palo Alto Network's cloud identity engine. This ensures standard secure authentication across the entire mobile workforce. Now let's take a look at the end user experience. Here is our test machine running the Global Protect agent. Notice that we are currently disconnected, and if we try to access the private application using the IP address, the page times out.
Try using the Prisma Access GP client instead. It should get you connected right away.
Now let's connect the Global Protect agent and let's see what happens. Because we have integrated Okta with Cloud Identity Engine, the user is immediately prompted for familiar login screen. Let's input our credentials and complete the MFA prompt. Once the authentication is successful, the Global Protect agent is securely connected to the closest Prisma Access mobile user gateway. Let's watch what happens when we refresh our private application page. Instant secure access. The traffic is routed transparently from the user through the Prisma Access down to the service connection tunnel and right across to the data center application. Here is a brief walkthrough of our configuration for the service connection. You are currently seeing the service connection setup page that lists out all the configured service connections, the tunnel status, the locations, the configured synchronization status, service endpoint address, whether it is the primary or the secondary tunnel, and the peer IP address configured. To further see the configuration, you may click on the service connection name. Here, you'll see the Prisma access location, source NAT configuration for the data traffic and the infra traffic, routes to be advertised, and further. You can also see the tunnel configuration and settings for IPsec Phase 1 and 2. You may choose to select one of the pre-filled configuration parameters for various OEMs listed. For an administrator, visibility is crucial. Let's jump into the Prisma Access logs to see what just happened behind the scenes. Here in the traffic logs, we can clearly see the connection. We see the authenticated user identity pulled from Okta, the source device, the source IP address, the specific private application, and the action allow. The security policy was evaluated in the cloud well before the traffic ever touched the data center network. And that's a wrap. By defining the Prisma Access mobile user gateways with dedicated service connections and Okta identity integration, you can get zero trust security without sacrificing user experience. Thanks for watching. See you next time.